Rev up for Valentine's Day with Apex Legends Season 16, Revelry. Get ready for an action-packed update with new Legend classes, the launch of TDM and Mixtape mode, the introduction of the fearsome Nemesis Assault Rifle, the Anniversary Collection event featuring heirloom shards as its reward, and improved firing range changes for new players. But don't stop there. Check out our breakdown of the patch notes for even more exciting changes. Weapon upgrades. Brace yourself for new weaponry, as the Rampage LMG enters the supply drop and the Hemlock returns to the floor loot pool. The CAR SMG and G7 Scout are also back in the floor loot pool, while the Volt SMG and Longbow make their way to the Replicator. Say goodbye to the Ambo Receiver Hop-Up, available for the R301 and Flatline, as it's removed from the loot pool. But don't worry, Hammerpoint rounds are back for the Mozambique and P2020. This season, assault rifles are facing some challenges, with the R301's base damage decreasing from 14 to 13 and reduced hipfire accuracy affecting all weapons in this class. But the Hemlock is getting some special attention to make up for the hipfire nerf. In Season 16, the Hemlock will be able to use the boosted loader hop-up, which allows players to reload faster when low on ammo and overload the magazine with 9 extra rounds. Its headshot multiplier has been increased, base weapon damage has risen from 20 to 23, and recoil has been improved. Valentine's Day is bringing some love to the Peacekeeper too. When Season 16, Revelry goes live, the Peacekeeper's projectile size will increase at close range and it will gain access to the Tactical Stocks attachment, which improves handling and reload speed. Plus, the Peacekeeper will now have access to a Legendary tier shotgun bolt, complete with a Gold tier perk that allows players to automatically reload when sliding, even if the Peacekeeper is not actively in use. And let's not forget about the gold. In Season 16, the gold weapon rotation includes the Nemesis, Rampage LMG, Peacekeeper, Wingman, and R99. Get ready to take your game to the next level. Are you ready for a wild ride? Season 16, Revelry is here, and it's bringing with it a whole host of changes and updates to Apex Legends. From the new Legends classes to the latest weapons and attachments, here's a breakdown of everything you need to know about the latest season of Apex Legends. The Legends. The Legends themselves have undergone some major changes this season. Race portals are now longer, but they last for a shorter duration. On the other hand, her speed increases over time when she creates longer portals. Pathfinder's insider knowledge benefits have been updated. Instead of scanning survey beacons, those passive benefits can now be gained by revealing care packages with the Skirmisher class perk. Plus, his zipline's range has been increased by 60%, and the maximum speed while riding it has been increased by 66%. Seer is seeing some serious nerfs in this season. His heartbeat sensor is now more audible to nearby enemies. His tactical no longer provides full-body scans of enemies, and his ultimate ability duration has been decreased by 5 seconds, while its cooldown has been increased from 120 seconds to 180 seconds. Bloodhound's tracker passive has also been updated. The tracker now includes white ravens, which spawn near Bloodhound when no enemies are around. These ravens can be scanned or interacted with to fly in the direction of the nearest enemy, leaving a misty trail for Bloodhound to follow. Bloodhound's team members can see the trail on their maps if Bloodhound shares it with them. As for Mirage, he can now revive an ally and stay invisible for 3 full seconds after that, and the revived ally will also stay invisible. His weapons will also remain stowed when he's cloaked, and pulling them out will end the cloaking effect early. That's just the tip of the iceberg. For a full rundown of all the changes and updates in Season 16, Revelry, be sure to check out the patch notes or Respawn's developer blog. Apex Legends Season 16, Revelry goes live on Valentine's Day, February 14th at 10 a.m. Pacific Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Get ready for some explosive action.